Alright. So, we're gonna be coming back to Outer Wilds here. Gonna explore some space. Head to space, Murph. So Nintendo kind of sucks. That's not exactly, I don't think, anything new. Sorry, one moment. Just need to pop something up. I don't think that's anything super new to anyone, but yeah, they removed a bunch more videos. So all of the Pikmin 2 OST videos that I had, which I had a lot of them, they're all gone now. So great job, Nintendo. You certainly are making people like your IP by punishing them for even daring to enjoy it. So it's kind of frustrating. Oh, apparently there's more to explore there. Okay, so yeah, so the lake bed cave, I forgot, that was something that we wanted to figure out at some point. But we need to get there early to do that. Yeah, so this is involved in the interloper. There's more to explore here because I think that's involved with the shuttle itself. So let's make our way to the interloper, which is right there. It's right next to Whitehole Station. All right, let's see how well I remember the controls. It's been about a week. All right, and we are definitely not going to go straight for the interloper right now because we would kind of crash into the sun. But you know, we can definitely do this. There we go. All right, here we go. Noom. Accelerating. There's our good old friend Dark Ramble. Alright, we'll see how this is. I don't know how easy or hard this is going to be to land on the interloper. Hopefully not too hard, but it is a comet, so... or at least I think it's a comet. I don't know. I might be incorrect in that assumption. We're coming in a bit fast here. Oh my goodness. Autopilot complete. Are you sure about that? I don't quite know. Thanks, autopilot. That was great. Well. Autopilot sure did its job. Give me just a moment here. Sorry. I just realized there's something I have to set up here. So you get to see absolutely nothing happening on screen. I'm trying to type something. My hand is slightly off to the side. I don't know if that's ever happened with anyone else, where your hand is like slightly off to the side while you're trying to type something, and it just like completely messes everything up. Okay, what's broken? I know the front is very much broken. What about the rest? Alright, that's fixed. What else was damaged? Hull. Starboard. If only I knew what starboard was. Oh, right here. I should know. I've been taught by one of my friends in Sea of Thieves, but... Alright. So, I believe there's an opening somewhere. Oh, maybe right around here. Oh, hey, look. Is that the shuttle? I think that is. And I saw a thing to read. This is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Even if it did, couldn't someone else call it back to the gravity can on Ember Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without a shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. Suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here, Pokey and I will continue to investigate. So this is the shuttle that we actually recalled earlier. Now the question is, how do I get to the surface? I have a theory. Oh my goodness, we are sliding. I have a theory, and that involves actually going to the other side. Oh my goodness, this is slippery. Actually, I think there's like absolutely very, very little gravity right now on this, both because it doesn't have an atmosphere and also because it is moving. So let's try just getting around, navigating through this, and getting back to the front side that we were initially on. Ow. Oh my goodness. We are right next to the sun. There was Sun Station. Okay. That was a little scary. Alright, let's just try and land. So I'm guessing some of the ice may have melted. Maybe. No, looks like not. But there might still be an opening somewhere in here. I was hoping that maybe some ice had melted from it being right up against the sun. Whee. Oh, we're flying. Alright, so this is a little tough because... Oh, that's cool. That, I don't know, there's something about that that's really cool. What in the world am I even looking at? Oh. I thought that was moving through space. That was literally just a snowflake right next to me. Good job. So I don't want to entirely give up on the ice melting theory. I may not have come at the right time. Because this is definitely ice. We're sliding quite a bit. Let's go right to the tip and see if maybe there's something there. No. Okay, well, it looks like even if that is the case... Oh, look, there's a star system exploding. We have some time, so let's get back to our shuttle real quick. Get some more fuel, and then maybe check the other side just to be sure. See if maybe there's anything hiding out here, any sort of hidden entrance. Where are you, entrance? Is that something? Nope, that's just a goofy texture. Yeah, there's not like a whole lot on that side, so I'm pretty sure that's the quantum moon up there. No, that's our own home planet, Timber Hearth. Well, we are approaching the sun, but we're still a ways away, so let's take a look inside our ship and see if we can learn anything new, just because we did get one ship log thing. Advanced warp core. We found it encased in ice. Let's see. Yeah, so they located a fissure on the sun... Wait, hang on. On the sunward side. Okay, I didn't know if that said sunward or sunless. So there is an opening somewhere on this side. Now, is that opening always open, or does it open from something happening? I'm not 100% sure, so let's just kind of rotate around, do some circles. That's really cool looking. Looked like an eyeball for a moment. I don't want to get too far away, because if I do, there's no way I'm getting back into orbit here. So I I keep looking up at it because I'm thinking it's the quantum moon, because I'm, you know, not like it even matters, but I like to see it whenever the quantum moon shows up. But it is not. I'm not Monadnack. Oh, hi. Well, it looks like we are right next to the White Hole station. Where could this so-called fissure be? If it can so be called. We're ice skating right now. Whee! Whoop, whoop. Just guzzling fuel. It's interesting, this thing, like, this face is always pointed towards the sun. Oh, don't get too far. Where, oh where might you be, Mr. Opening? That was pretty cool. That was exceedingly satisfying. All right. Well, if we come by the sun here and there isn't an opening, then I am at a loss for how to get in here. So hopefully there is. Hopefully this is the solution. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. Problem is, I mean, this is. There is a very like. I don't want to say easy because it would be tedious, but there is a very like reasonable way for me to find out if I've actually explored everything on here, and that would be to just have like a full system for like doing like rotations around. But I don't want to do a full system because that's going to take a while, so I'm like doing the bare minimum here. All right, we're approaching the sun. Do you remember the sun? You'll forget it soon. And this is like, I feel like that's the fissure, is this right here. But I don't know. We are getting very close to the sun, so we're about to find out. Oh. Aha! It is proximity to the sun. Okay. Well, there we go. We are inside. Is that ghost matter I see? Yes, that is. And it looks like we're closed in. Alright, not going that way. Oxygen. I'm receiving much stronger energy readings now that we're beneath the crust. Whatever it is must lie somewhere below, closer to the comet's center, and I'm starting to think it's more dangerous than we realized. Clary, can you hear us? Yes, but your voices are faint. I fear we will lose communication entirely if you continue any deeper. Keep the shuttle warm for us, Clary. We'll return the moment we identify the source of the energy readings. Oops, and what was that last thing? I understand, but be cautious, the both of you. Okay, so that's not where we're going. That may be where we're going. Looks like that turns into ghost matter as well. And that does. Okay. So it looks... Whoops. Looks like this is our best bet. Going through the sphincter. Okay. And now where? I'm guessing down here. Oh, I see. Alright, can tell there's more ghost matter. Alright. I'm gonna go to the right. Oh boy, and then to the left. Okay. Oh. Oh boy, big pit of ghost matter. Don't want that. Okay, well, thank you for depositing us. Dead. Dead. Dad. Wait. Whoa. Well, that's a dead Nomai. The spherical casing here... Ooh, this music. The spherical casing here seems to be the source of the energy readings. No, rather the source is what's within the stone. I'm detecting some form of exotic matter. The stone is muting our energy readings. They should be 10 times what we're seeing, at least. Pi, I don't think we want this matter interacting with us. As far as I can tell, direct contact with it would be almost certainly fatal. I've never encountered anything like this casing, but it's all that's protecting it from what's inside. Worse still, the matter is disturbingly volatile. Pi, whatever matter inside the stone casing is, it's more than just profoundly unstable. It's under tons of pressure. Look at this density scan. I've never seen anything this lightly compacted before. What is this? This is orders of magnitude worse than I'd imagined. If this stone were to rupture, the lethal matter within would rapidly expand, completely blanketing the star system almost instantaneously. And the pressure is still building as the comet approaches the star system. Return to the shuttle right now. The rest of our friends need to know they're in terrible danger. Leave your equipment and run. What are you doing, Pi? The more we know about this alien matter, the better our chances are of survival. I will learn what I can, go warn the others, and maybe they can construct shelter somehow. Now, Pokey. So this is the ghost matter. This must be what caused it to first appear. Huh. And this is this must be Pi then. But it looks like he is no longer with us. Oof. Well, so I guess this interloper here must have been what caused all of this ghost matter to spread throughout the entire system then. And that would explain a few things. It's really kind of sad. And there was one dead out here, right? Ow, yeah. So it looks like this one wasn't able to get out. That was Pokey, I think. They weren't able to escape. Also, I don't believe it's possible for us to leave at this point. I mean, I guess maybe it is technically possible. I don't know if I really want to, though. Well, we're going down. We're going down here anyways. Oh, I'm sorry. I hate when this just pauses as well. But I have to type something in. Apologies for this. Hopefully this won't be a regular thing too much this stream. Alright. Whoa, all my memories. Alright, well, I think, honestly, I think that's pretty much everything at the interloper. I mean, I'll check to see, but we now know what happened that spread all this ghost matter around. Oh my goodness, that quantum moon was really close. Oh, and I zoomed in a little too much and couldn't see the new position. That was kind of spooky how close it was. But yeah, so we now know what killed all of the Nomai, I guess. Oh, whoops. Duh. Alright. The Nomai shuttle, let's see. Exotic matter, that was lethal. Yeah. Alright, so... What was, high energy lab? There was more to explore there. Quantum moon, there's lots more to explore. Tower of quantum knowledge. Lake bed cave is the thing I want to do. Quantum signal. Oh yeah. Giant steep. And then the quantum caves there. The lake bed cave. So I think let's go to the lake bed cave. There's the quantum moon again. It's just popping up everywhere today. Alright. Accelerating towards destination. So, the lake bed cave, I believe we tried to go to there earlier and it got filled with sand. So hopefully we might be able to, have better luck this time around. Unless lake bed cave was... No, I think the lake bed cave was on this planet, right? Here, hang on. Let's just land real quick. I hope we're actually landed. I just wanted to see real quick. Lake bed cave. Ember Twins North Pole. Can I see where we are on the planet? Nope. Well, I don't know where the North Pole is. Where's Santa? Alright, let's just go ahead and crash here. See if I can't figure out. Alright, we are like directly at the equator. So, this is the North Pole all the way up here. Oh, and here's the high energy lab, which we do actually, we do want to go back there. So, alright, here's the lake bed. Oh, jeez, going the wrong way. Quantum fluctuations. There's another unidentified signal, but okay, so lake bed cave. Let's go down to the lake bed. This is extremely dark. This is quite a maze-ing. Oh, okay, we can just fit through there. I hope I didn't just go in a circle. Whoa. There's a whole lot of sand. Can I climb it? Oh, yeah, you know what? I'll bet you if I go in that sand, I'm coming back down. So let's actually be a bit careful about this. All right. This cave. Whoa, what? Whoa, okay. Quantum cave. Quantum Tarantino. Okay. Everything is quantum. I think I just saw something appear and disappear. Is that oxygen? Nice. Oh, geez, hi there. Oh, is that the light switch? Oh, that's interesting. If you've come here to look for Coleus, this is where we were when he vanished. He's been missing for 2 days now. But what happened before Coleus disappeared? We were examining the different rocks. I recall Coleus standing on the largest one, the Wandering Rock. I was taking notes and then my lantern died. When I lit it again, Coleus and the rock were both gone. It's strange, your Wandering Rock friend is here, though Coleus isn't. Coleus and I observed this strange-looking rock shard and several smaller rock shards, and at least 2 other caverns. I'm unsure if this is relevant. Okay, so I have an idea already. Whoops. Let's do that. And then turn the lights off. Nope. Kind of hoping to see if this does this, actually. Wait, it just... Oh my goodness, it happened again. That same jump scare. Okay, so this is like actually just taking me to different locations. Huh. This is interesting. Okay, hang on. So now I know it's the lighting that also causes it to move. I want to see where else this might take us. Hopefully somewhere else. Okay, so this cave actually, I don't know if I've been in. Maybe I have. How curious, this rock took me to a new location. I wonder why this happened. Curious, but also alarming. This new cave appears to lack an entrance or exit. Also, the rock that brought me here has disappeared while I wasn't watching. The Wandering Rock has returned. Never before have I been so delighted to see a sedimentary specimen. I wonder if I myself became quantum briefly when the rock carried me here. This seems to be the clearest explanation. Hypothesis, if the rock can bring me here, it can also carry me out. My hypothesis was correct. I can travel on this rock as long as I'm not observing my surroundings, meaning I must be in complete darkness. I'm going to bring my mentor here to see this. Milore is here now, too. We theorize when a conscious being is in contact with a quantum object and ceases to act as an observer, explaining the need for darkness, the being can become entangled with the quantum object and they move together. Friends, Coleus has discovered a new quantum rule. He also has promised he'll never vanish again, even if he does learn something useful from it. Interesting. That's, I think, the quantum imaging thing. So that's one of the rules that we needed to learn, was how you can travel around, kind of how the quantum material will appear or disappear at different times. So that is very, very useful to learn. Cool. Ow. Well, I'm intrigued. Okay, good. Our ship is still there. I was expecting our ship to be somewhere else now. Interesting. Well, that is exceedingly useful. Too fast. Too fast. Slow down. Okay. Let's see. Travel with a quantum object. I must stand on the object and cease to observe my surroundings. Okay, so that does actually open up quite a few possibilities. The entire idea that I can actually travel with quantum objects is intriguing, to say the least. So I will need to look around. Anytime I find another quantum object, I'm going to try seeing if I can stand on it and move elsewhere. Now, I do want to see, because that was the quantum caves here, but there is also a quantum signal on Giant's Deep and a quantum signal on Timber Hearth. I don't know if I found the quantum signal on Giant's Deep. I may have. And the quantum signal on Timber Hearth, I found the one at the home base, but I don't know if there's more. Now, last time we were here, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I'm making myself dizzy. Actually, there was also one on Brittle Hollow that we did explore, but I want to see if it might be able to take us somewhere. We saw a smokestack somewhere, which indicates there's enemy we've heard it from our viewing thing. Oh yeah, right there. There's a friend. Alright, let's go ahead and land right here. Is this just the high energy lab again, or is this somewhere different? Ow. I think it is, yeah, okay. That's fine. Just kind of want to gather my, my surroundings, understand where everything is. Alright, another unidentified signal. I don't know what that might be. Oh, it's signal identified, just sure, okay. Goodness, it's you. Hello, I take it your first lunch went well then? Mind the sand. What are you up to? Hornfels wanted star charts, best spot, etc. Your thing is, I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate just to see one. Keep an eye on, or 4 on the stars. Maybe you'll spot one yourself. I've spotted quite a bit. I found something. I found Nomai writing about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun, do you think? This sun station? Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct, and hot inside, I can only imagine. I wonder how they were able to travel back and forth. I have a question for you. How do I know if I've spotted one? They look like bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell they're actually an enormous explosion. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. I wonder if these stars are older than we realized. What are you doing? He's documenting the stars. Don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Or maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. How dangerous is the column of sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awful pretty, though. Right now, the sand is flowing from ash twin to ember twin, but do you know the process eventually reverses? We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomena. Oh, and if you're interested, if you'd like something interesting, check out the other twin once more of the sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Should I explore? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm pretty good with my little scouts. I've been taking pictures of everything right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck on Ember Twin's southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam into the sky? Yes, I have. You find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where do they live? Not on the surface, clearly. Ember Twins is full of cave systems, so maybe they're underground. Alright, just saying hi. Cool. I'm gonna smudge up his, his telescope. Take that. Well, there's more I want to do here, but not while the sand is covering a bunch of stuff. I want to check out the high energy lab again, so let's go to the other twin, the ash twin, and see if we can't figure some stuff out, you know, explore just... Well, I guess, actually, we've kind of explored everything already here. Oh boy, just gonna fly into the column of sand. I think we've kind of explored everything we can on this without it being completely emptied. Because we've already been to Sun Station. But already been around. Although, actually... well, no, I don't want to use a warp here, but I'm wondering... Okay, actually, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I might just crash into the surface in a moment. Let's go to Brittle Hollow. It's a little late in the loop, so it might be a little crappy. But, let's make our way to here, and I want to see if I can, I want to test a theory, and if the theory doesn't work, then I'm actually gonna probably try and check out Giant's Deep real quick. But yeah, well, let's test this theory. I want to go to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Again, I don't even know if this is gonna work, because unfortunately we're not really able to get complete darkness, but it might work, because there was that that quantum rock that was constantly wandering around here. This one. I'm wondering if I can sit on it and have it take me somewhere. Although, I mean, yeah, again, it would require complete darkness. Maybe if the sun went supernova, we would have complete darkness for a short while. But I don't think that's the solution. Signal identified. Tower shard. Yeah, okay. So never mind. So we can't get it to be dark. I did actually have one other thing I wanted to check. Whoops. I did have one other thing I wanted to check here. Is if we could enter this tower through, through the ship. Actually fly the ship up here. That's gonna be a bit complex, but I think it might be possible. The only question is, how do I actually get the ship under there? So, whoa, jeez. I don't know why the ship all of a sudden just got all wacky. And why we're upside down right now. Okay. We're right side up again. Let's see if I can't figure out a way in there. Okay, so we can go right here. Now, can I fit the ship in? That is the big question. Almost. Let me in! Let's see, are there any of these? This black hole is really pulling us in. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not good. Stop hitting me! Okay. We broke free of the black hole for the moment. Unfortunately, our ship is a little damaged, and we don't quite have anywhere to land. If I could just rotate the ship slightly, I'm sure I could fit. Okay. Let's bring the ship away from the black hole for a moment. Actually, I guess let's just land up here. So, I swear, I should probably not be, like, spending so much time trying to get in there, because it's entirely possible that there's actually a solution that we simply just have not, like, found yet. Like, there's no way for us to be able to do it just yet because we don't have the knowledge. Wow. Get some fuel back first. There we go. So I don't know, but, like, I feel like there is something very obvious we're missing, because there is, I mean, we saw right there is something to read. So there has to be a way to actually get in there. And my theory was having to do with the quantum shard. That maybe you could travel through the quantum shard. But obviously that is not the case. Now this is from the Quantum Moon. Calling it from Giant Steep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Yeah, so we I do want to find the Giant Steep one too, but I think the problem is these lights are on, so if there was a way we could turn those lights off, I think it actually would genuinely be possible. But I don't know. I don't think it's possible to actually turn those off. So let's head down here and just, you know, bash our heads against the wall to see if we can't figure this out. I did check up there, right? I'm pretty sure this just led to nothing. Oops. Doesn't hurt to check again. Get some oxygen. Oxygen recharged. I want to get in. Is there, like, any openings here? Any sort of anything that might indicate how we can get in? Okay, I don't know how I actually launched my probe in there. That's cool. That's not good. Wait a minute. Wait just a gosh darn minute. Did I just accidentally find the solution? Is this whole tower here right now? Because maybe I can just get up there now that it's just floating in space. Oh my goodness, I think this was literally the solution, and I just didn't even think about it. Okay, where's the... yeah, all the way down below. Yeah, wow. cool. So, yeah, I think we can make it up now. Wow. You know what? That's a cool solution. That's really cool. I absolutely never would have thought to do this. Huh. Let's see. All right, well, I can't do anything there just yet. Is this my ship? Oh my goodness, this is my ship because... yeah, that's not good. Oh, can I get more fuel, though? Pardon me. Just want more fuel. I just want some fuel, please. Okay. We got our fuel. Wow. That is, like, genuinely, that is, like, one of the coolest things that's happened in this game, is just accidentally discovering this. I absolutely never would have thought to try and just wait for this to happen, but it worked out really well. Let's sit down in our ship. Yeah, our ship is very much gone. We are not getting back after this. Welcome, Solendum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparation on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you just as it carried me and many in our clan before me to the moon's sixth and most secret location. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon, but remember this final rule. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be in the moon's north pole. Okay, so in order to actually get to the Quantum Moon, in order to actually explore it, has to be at the North Pole. That is actually extremely important to know. Because earlier I was at the Quantum Moon and I kept trying to do the correct getting it to the quantum to the actual Quantum Moon one, but we always had this rock blocking our way, and that would be wise because it has to be on the North Pole, and we were not at the North Pole. Okay, now let's see what this is. There's some more remnants of my ship. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you're almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and Ember Twin with no communication between these two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upwards from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall those Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Huh. That's cool. Is that the Quantum Moon? Is the Quantum Moon, like, moving around? I'll bet you that's watching the Quantum Moon. It's interesting. It's kind of spooky. Huh. Well, this is quite neat. Now, I do wonder, I feel like there's one more thing to find here, and I'm not sure exactly where. There was, one of those, like, little things that you could put the slate on, and it would, like, give you a vision. Oh, well, the sun's exploding, so we don't have much time to find this. If we can't find it, then it's, you know, it's whatever. I'm not gonna look too hard. And it's entirely possible that this is just kind of here to see other stuff, but I don't know. I feel like maybe there might be something. Let's check back down below as well. Ow. Wow, this was really, really cool. Finding the way in here, and, like, again, absolutely, I never would have thought of doing this. Like, it just happened completely by accident. Partially because I didn't even know that this could, that this was a thing that fell in the black hole. But also, I mean, it's like, when you think about it, it's such an unbelievably obvious solution. Just like, oh, I can't climb up there because there's too much gravity. So just remove the gravity, and literally that's all you need to do. I keep rolling. Gotta keep rolling. Yeah, okay, so there might be something, I'm not sure, I can't find it. And I don't know how I would find it, to be perfectly honest. So I'm gonna die before you get me, son. No, I didn't die. Well, looks like I'm not dying in time. Hello, Mr. Sun. I'm trapped in this thing. I can't get out. Okay. I like it a lot. That's really quite neat. All right. So, we figured out the Tower of Quantum Knowledge finally. After all this time, we'd been working so hard to figure it out, but finally we did. I want to, first I want to just make my way to the high energy lab to, I want to do that as like the very first thing, get there, see if I can break space-time, just because I wanted to do that last time, and I, didn't get the chance. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that, and then... Alright, I keep doing that. And then let's go ahead and I think after that I want to check back at Giant Steep and see if I can't figure out what the quantum thing that we were finding, the you know what, it's whatever. So, now we gotta figure out where the entrance to... Oh, no, that's right. It was right from the, don't get out of the seat. It was... Whew, it was right from the beacon. Although I believe there was an alternate way into the caves, and I don't remember, because unfortunately that was a week ago that I, was last here, so... We'll just go this way and figure it out manually. Okay. So I believe it was... Yeah. It was here. Okay. Yeah, so they have the instructions as we go along. I kind of remember a lot of them. I remember there was like when you see the sand pillar, go left. Then turn left. I don't want to use too much of my fuel, just in case I actually really need some. Then go through the hole. Careful crossing the far side, hidden behind the falling sand. Ooh. A little bit to go, just go. Oh, don't fall down there. Ow. I'm impaled. Impaled on some cactus. So also, I do believe there is actually quite a bit more stuff. Also, I want to figure out how to get to that, actually, hang on, did I ever figure out how to get to this? Yeah, that's right, there was another cave. So, I don't know how to actually get into that cave, though. Oops. I know there was, like, the whole feed him light, and then... It does kind of illuminate, like, the whole cave, but... Yeah, okay, so that's a mystery to solve for another time. I gotta get to the high energy lab before it fills. Yeah, this is high energy lab, okay. I believe there is actually still more stuff to explore down here anyways, so I'll need to do that. Oh yeah, and then this is, I believe, where I needed to wait for the sand to rise, so I actually do have a tiny bit of time, but not enough to really reasonably go exploring. It's me. Pictures. I'm sorry, that was probably unbelievably obnoxious. Quantum. Quantum. I hope there's some trees at some point, because all of these suit punctures have caused us to lose a lot of oxygen. And also just standing and not doing anything. I don't know, apparently that's quite the workout for my character. Just sitting here, just... and that causes me to cough. Yeah, and then I remember there's kind of a bit of a quick rush to get through here, but shouldn't be too bad. 3 minutes of oxygen. Well, I really hope we hit some plants soon. Okay. Oh, that's right. Gotta go over this. Then I believe there was the same thing right here. No. Other side. Scary. Alright, there we go. And this should take us there. Mostly. Interesting. I wonder what's actually up there. I don't remember. Glad I still had some fuel. Okay, there we are. We got some oxygen. So, let's see if I can actually figure this out. Also, let me make sure I actually got everything before I break space-time. Yeah, so this is just them talking about that. Oh, hang on a second. What does this do? I don't know what I just activated. Yeah, there's the 22-minute interval. I don't remember if we tried this. Let's see. Yeah, so this is them talking about all the different towers. I wish I had any idea what that thing I just did actually, you know, did. Let me check above, see if there's maybe something. It almost sounded like it interacted with this somehow, but I don't know. I don't think it did. Also, if I find one of those plates, I might be able to use that thing up there. Figure something out. Oh, did that just drop this scroll? That may have actually been what happened. Let's see. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it is more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute energy. I'd hate to leave him in the dark. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed. Hypothesis confirmed. I saw it. Pi saw it. Hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for this intersection of abstract theory for practical applications. Okay, I just realized something. We just sent more power here. So I think, because yeah, these are glowing now. I think what was going on is we were seeing that like fraction of a second, but we weren't seeing the full, whoops, we weren't seeing the full thing. Yeah, there we go. So you can see that's actually, you can actually really see the difference in time because there's more power to both of these. So you can really see that one, that second one is coming out. So what if then, what if this black hole is gone by the time that white hole spits out the our scow? Well, that's what happens, I suppose. We destroyed the fabric of space-time. So there we go. And that's all of Outer Wilds. That's all the game has. No. So I was, the entire time, I was doing it right, but I was missing the most important thing, which was, I don't know, maybe that, last list or set of like information didn't come until later, but that actually explains a whole ton of things. Having the more power is what increases that interval. If you have the more power that you route to the like essentially to like the black hole, or you know, just whatever it is, the bigger that like big span of time is. When there was like barely any power, it was just 0.0001 seconds. But as soon as we gave all of the power in the city to it, suddenly it is like a really big, really noticeable difference. And so that's why they wanted those warp cores then, is because they wanted to actually have that like crazy amount of, they wanted to have that really large amount of energy in order to create, they wanted the 22-minute interval. So that is really, really interesting, and that is super, super big information. Really, really good news. Great, great news. That is awesome, though. That is really, really, really cool. Okay. To be learned now, what was, Church Camp. It's about an unusually high amount of supernova. Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yeah, so then this is going to tell us, yeah, we recall the rule of quantum entanglement is inscribed next to a mural of a quantum shard in a cave. The rule of the sixth location is inscribed next to the mural of a tower, whatever. So that's like all the information we know. But the sixth location... Hang on, was, so there's, they want a pilgrimage here. To explore this, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. So that's the rule of the sixth location. That's really important to know. The rule of the sixth location is that it has to be on the moon's north pole. Now, I believe we know about the quantum imaging. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what we learned about this, the quantum object here in the Lake Bed Caves. Where we know about how we can only travel if it's in complete darkness, which is what would allow us to actually change the location of the quantum shrine in order to have this take us to the different quantum area. So the last thing then is the rule of quantum entanglement, which we're not quite sure about. I'm not quite sure if I know it yet, so that's something we'll have to figure out later. So that's pretty cool, though. Oh yeah, radio tower, that's the DLC. Yeah, so we still want to find this thing, and we could see that it was that this is in the core of Giant's Deep. Now, I want to go to Giant's Deep really bad, because there is apparently one more thing. I mean, there's more that we haven't discovered, obviously, but there's apparently a quantum shard somewhere on here. So I want to see if we can't possibly figure out what that quantum shard is. Where that quantum shard is, I should say. Oh my goodness, we are going in way too fast. Please land in the water. Okay. We're good. Okay, so... Now, So we were here earlier. I believe we explored this whole thing. But it seems kind of weird. So I want to go back here one more time. It seems kind of weird because we didn't really find a whole lot about this island. So there's ghost matter here. We got to be careful. Don't go into the ghost matter hole. It looks like we're going into space as well. And back down we go. Jeez, hang on. Let me make sure I'm not walking into any ghost matter. Just because it seems a little strange that there's just these gigantic things of ice. And this. I don't know. Wasn't there a, oh, right here. Let's see. Can't believe I wasn't electrocuted. Okay. So the question is, does this ice melt or something? I don't know. Because we've already seen some ice melt. I don't think we're done with this. I don't quite know what else there is, but I don't think we're done with it. Now, the other option, because there's a whole lot of Dark Ramble stuff here, the other option is that we actually, in order to figure out what in the world is going on here, we actually do need to go to the Dark Ramble. So that's a possibility, and I'm not above that, but I do want to see if I can find this, I do want to see if I can find this, this thing first, this, oh wow, our ship is right over there now. I want to see if I can find this quantum material that is somewhere on this planet. We may have already found it, honestly, I don't remember, but I don't think we did, so, let's take a look around. Now, it's also possible that whatever the quantum, object is on this planet is actually in space, or not in space, in the, oh, what's it called, did I don't, yeah, I think I climbed up that way. It's entirely possible that it's on the, orbital probe cannon module. So, yeah, so we're gonna do a little bit more exploration, just see if we can't figure out, anything else that is on, oh, actually, I can check for quantum fluctuations. Hang on. I don't know why I didn't just do that. I completely forgot that I have the quantum stuff. There's the Wandering Island. Okay, let's get to the other end of this. Wait a minute, is it inside the tornado here? It is. Okay, so that's intriguing. So we have to find... So we know how to get under the ocean. Maybe if we can get under and then into that, we might be able to actually discover something. So we need to find the counterclockwise tornado. There we go. All right, not too close to the core here, because it's gonna zap us. All right, this is, I think, the giant tornado. So this is inside the tornado. Is there a way to even get up here? There is. Ooh. We're inside the giant tornado. Interesting. Didn't even know you could get inside here. Oh, that's pretty spooky. So what might be here? A thing. Cool. Alright. Nothing that we can do anything with, but cool looking. And now the long climb begins. Lightning storm. This is really cool, though. I had absolutely no idea you could do this. Be welcome to this place. This tower shares with all who ask the knowledge needed to make his or her first quantum journey. Ah, so it's another quantum tower. Oh, that's right, because they were talking about the quantum tower on Giant's Deep, weren't they? At the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, they were mentioning that this apparently existed, and I completely glanced over that because I was just like, yeah, okay, anyways. Enter this place without friends, however, these are lessons to learn for yourself. Anything else hidden around here? No, not that I can see. Okay. Oh, that was nice of it to do that. Okay, okay. I'm confused already. Seek the Wandering Arch. There it is. Let's, So I know it's quantum. Oh, hi. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. I love this quantum stuff. Everything is just teleporting around. It's so cool. Okay, nothing else. Observing a quantum object, observing an image of the quantum object. These are the same. Yeah, so that's something I unfortunately kind of, like, learned, by myself, or something I kind of, like, already knew a little bit, when I discovered the quantum moon, but that's very important. Quantum shard back. Oh. Oh. The arch and the crystal do not naturally meet. Ah. Interesting. So what you're telling me... So you're saying there's a chance. No, so you're telling me I can't actually... Oh, I have an idea. So the arch itself will never naturally spawn at the same location as the crystal. But if I can force the arch... well, that's not what I meant to do. If I can force the arch to be somewhere... can force its existence, then I can get the crystal to appear, potentially. No, hang on. I gotta get a different picture that's only looking at the arch. There we go. Although, this actually, I have an idea if this doesn't work. Yeah, okay, I actually have a better idea. Ah, let me go. Oh, or I can just keep looking at it. What I was gonna do actually was try and just climb up one and then just keep like turning or whatever, but... Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Keep checking to make sure there's not anything else hidden around. This is the last one, but we made it harder. Sweet. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to keep those in my sight. Okay, so that's looking at that one. Can I get... Oh my goodness. Okay. There, let's do that. And then can I get it? Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I understand. I think I get it. This is ridiculous. Wow. This is so cool. Oh, I cannot believe this. This is so awesome. Wow. Okay, that is really cool. Wow. That is impressive. That might be one of my favorite puzzles that this game has done so far. We offer our congratulations. Oh, this is the rule of quantum imaging. Okay, using an actual image. Take this knowledge with you as for the remainder of your quantum pilgrimage. Reminder, the other quantum shards have other lessons to teach. Our curiosity goes with you on your journey. You walk in the footsteps of those who came before you, and your path guides those who will follow later. Whoa. So, that's the rule of quantum imaging. So what I'm wondering if we've already learned the rule of quantum entanglement, and that was, the one about how you essentially become entangled with the object that you're standing on. And then we learned about the information about the 6th location. We learned... Oh, and we're back. Cool. We learned about how, the moon, or how the thing has to be at the one specific location. So I believe we actually have all of the information required in order to get to the quantum moon. So before I do that, I do want to check the, before I do anything with the quantum moon, I do want to check the Dark Ramble. So we'll see, but okay. So this is, that is, yeah, I believe we have the knowledge of all of these things now, in order to actually discover that. So that is very, very, very useful. Let's see if there's, yeah, I think we've read everything now. Escape Pod 3 never made it out of Dark Ramble, so that's something that we want to learn, and the vessel is in there. So I do have some ideas for that, though. We're not going to be just fully exploring aimlessly. I wonder if you could actually just get in here without even having to do anything else. Well, I guess the planet's kind of rotating, so I might not even make it in, but I just want to see. Oh, you can. Okay, so I didn't have to go under, but I think going under was the most reliable way. Or could you just literally just fly through it? No, it pushes you away. Okay. So that is pretty useful information. Oh. You know what, though? I wanted to, real quick, actually go back onto here and I wanted to check, because there was one thing that we didn't fully explore in here. Like, we pretty much fully explored everything, but there was, like, I remember there was a panel that we didn't get to fully see. Like, I wanted to see what it said, but I knew it wasn't going to be, like, that crazy useful, because we had pretty much already seen it. If that makes... I'm basically just speaking absolute nonsense right now, but it'll make sense when I actually get there. Alright, this was the one that we wanted. It was this, I believe. This was the control module fragment. Yeah, so this is the one that we've already been into. We've already seen that. That's the probe tracking module. Better 50%. Thought of concluding our Elders Curious, whatever, construction yard. Yeah, this is all stuff that we kind of already read. Okay, cool. So I just wanted to make sure. I had a feeling that we had already explored everything here, but I just wanted to make absolutely, positively, 100% sure. Yeah, and we can't do anything more there. Okay, cool. Cool. We have explored everything. So, I believe our next journey, or our next path, is going to be to the Dark Ramble. Now, I need to be right back for like 2 minutes, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just mute my microphone and everything, and then I'm just going to sit here with this view. You guys can sit and observe. Actually, I'm not even going to be... let's see, can I stand just right out here? Yeah, so let's just stand out here, and we're just gonna watch the universe. So I will be right back in just 2 minutes. Sorry. I don't know why I just muted my microphone before I finished. You might see the universe explode. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so either the universe is exploding, or it still hasn't gone yet. No, it still hasn't gone yet, wow. Well, let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. While we're accelerating towards the sun, I wanted to check, one last thing I wanted to check was the shard on the final, on Timber Hearth. Now again, I have a feeling I know where it is, but I'm not 100% sure. That was kind of brutal. So, but I'm pretty sure it's the quantum shard that's in the display, and if we find it there, if we find out that that's whatever the quantum shard is that we've been looking for, then you know, we can be done with Timber Hearth. But all that being said, I think our journey now will be to go to the Dark Ramble. So that's our final path here. Whoa. It's a little laggy. I don't know why it's lagging so much, but it's freaking me out. My legs. Whoa. Speedrun. Of course, if this was a speedrun, I would absolutely not be taking this path. To do a jump and go parkour. Hardcore parkour. Oh, interesting. I literally just somehow missed this. Like, yeah, there's ghost matter inside here. I had absolutely no idea that there was stop talking to me. Okay, I had absolutely no idea that there was like literally a thing to talk about what ghost matter is, and I had never even realized that. I mean, it's fine because I never died. Like, I mean, I died to ghost matter, but never like accidentally. I kind of knew what ghost matter was going into this. So, where's my sprint button? Bet you wish you'd seen that happen. No, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to any of you. Get out of my way. Okay, so let's see. Is this the, yeah, so I think that might be the shard. Well, alright, well, let's go and check back in the ship then and see if that was indeed the third shard, because if it's not, then that means there is actually a third shard, or that there is actually another shard somewhere on this planet. Now that is, if that is the case, it might be in the little mining area that we never actually, like we went there and I was pretty sure we fully explored, but we might not have. Or it could be somewhere else entirely. So, who knows? It's such a beautiful day outside. It really is such a good-looking game, though, man. No, that wasn't the one. Okay, interesting. So there is a shard somewhere that we have not yet discovered, and I don't know where it might be. So we've already checked out this seed. We've already been here. I believe we checked out in here, but maybe not. I want to see. Okay, there's unknown right there. No, no. Okay, stop moving. No, oh my goodness. Everything's going wrong. Okay, somewhere over this direction. In here, there is another shard. Excuse me. It's always dark, the quiet shade, in the ancient glade across old bark. Oh, is that the shard right there? That is. The Grove shard. Is there anything special about this shard, or is it just here? It might just be here. It's kind of neat, though. Whoa, what in the world did I just do? Hey, well, I certainly did not expect to fall through the ocean here. Oh, boy. Oh, look at this. After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools, so unfortunately we'll have to mine one of the other sites. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Would you and your mentor investigate? If mining site 2B proves safe for the native species, we'll move our work over there. Site 2B is safe. Colia says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effect on life there. On the opposite hand, new life. This species is semi-aquatic and very hardy, sorry. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Melore once told us about from when our clan used to travel across the universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. So it's our friendly neighborhood Nomai. Wonder what this will take us to. I actually probably should have seen what was up above there, but that's fine. Whee! Noom. There's more supplies just down here at the bottom of the ocean. There's one way up. This is pretty cool. I had no idea that this existed either. Well, let's see, is there anything up here? Just a way to the surface. Although I'm pretty sure that's the quantum moon. So that's pretty nice. Where am I? Okay. Oh, hang on a second. There's another path. Glad my oxygen isn't really draining at all. Oh, that just takes you out to the surface. Okay, I see. Whee! Well, that was cool. Oh, it's no problem, Abby. Thank you for being here. And, sorry that your day has been crazy. If you're interested in the stuff that we've done, I can tell you what we've done, but if you're interested, the VOD will go up on YouTube probably either tomorrow or the day after. But we discovered a secret tower inside the, inside Giant's Deep that was inside that gigantic tornado, which was pretty sweet. And we broke space-time. That was pretty awesome. We finally correctly broke space-time. Yeah, and we discovered a few other like little things, including we learned that when you're standing, like if you're on top of something that is quantum and then you like are unable to observe it, like the lights go out, then you yourself become quantum. Also, we explored the interloper and saw that that's what released all of this crud across the universe, the ghost matter. That's what kind of caused all the Nomai to die. So, but now It is unfortunately time to visit the Dark Ramble. And when I say unfortunately, I mean this place is terrifying. So, yay. Now, it looks like there are some quantum fluctuations. Oh, because that's the moon right there. Yeah, we did actually learn how to deal with the moon, but we'll do that another time. But there is Outer Wilds Ventures to find our friend, and there's also this distress beacon. So, I'm interested in finding our friend first, I think. But you'll see why we need that information going into this. Again, unfortunately, there's like a little bit of stuff about this game that I know, but this is one. So we had kind of learned already about the Dark Ramble. As soon as you go into it, the space becomes larger. So, yeah. Now, if we go this way, we would be able to possibly find our friend. I don't know what the red light is. A little spooked by that. The distress beacon is this one. So let's go to our friend first. This area really makes me think of Subnautica, though. Now, interestingly enough, we sent our signal through there, or a scout through there. Let's see, what are we gonna find? We just went through another portal. And right there, that's what we're looking for. Oops, do not unbuckle. Do not ever leave this thing. I'm terrified. Error duplicate signal. Yeah, this is a strange place. Now, the problem is some of these lights are not new areas. And you'll see what I mean if we ever find one. Actually, so we saw... Hang on a second. Let's like try and stop completely. And equip our scout launcher. Now, we saw over here, we can't actually get into that because that is way too small. So, what about along here? That we can do. And that will take us all the way through. Okay. Okay, and it is safe. So... Okay. Cool, cool. I think we made it to our friend. All right. Oh, and there's his, I think that's, his ship right here. Yeah. Crashed into the wall there. All right. So I don't I don't like this because it's a gigantic anglerfish, but I do like it because it's dead. So I'm kind of a bit I'm a bit torn here. But let's go ahead and try and land as best as we can, I guess. Feldspar. It's the Feldspar. Whoa, where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Harthian to ever reach the Dark Ramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut and you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed violently. Crashed? I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at the Dark Ramble, seeing as no one had been there before. Getting around in Dark Ramble is easy, mind you. Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them, big gnarly things, and this was the biggest one I'd ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going at full speed, and the fish clips me and knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo. On impact, my ship starts making crazy noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical systems start sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out where I crashed at first. I found the skeleton later. Great find. Would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it went down. Story's over, but feel free to sit and enjoy the fire. I found something. I don't know what oh, the seed on Timberhearth. That's bad business. As Chert said, or as Chert will tell you if he so much as glanced in Dark Ramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick, like I suspect Timberhearth will be heading towards the same fate. I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Where should I explore? That's the spirit. Anyhow, anywhere's good, but you should know the space is weird here, intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there with the little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. The seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger, much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is the space in the Dark Ramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Ramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you find it? How'd you do it? Giant's Deep core, huh? Ah, that's a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? If I tell you now, if you tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my ship. All right, that's important. Where's your ship? Not far from here. You already told us. Should I tell ground control? Oh yeah, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful. But you're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best there ever was. Nice to have a break. What happened to this anglerfish? It was like that when I got here. Must have been chewing on the vine, and the seed grew in its stomach. Keeps the fish away. Yeah. Nah, I'm good. Alright. So, oops. Wonder what's down here. Oh, wait a minute. It's coming for us! Boy. Okay, so let's take our ship then over to this new location. So we got to find the flashing. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. And then take our way through the hollow vine, because there's something important there. I wonder if we can even take this through the vine here. All right, it looks like we can. Never mind. Looks like we cannot. But we might be able to just leave our ship here. Is there anything on the other side? Oh my goodness, this sucks. All right. Yeah, don't fly our ship in here, I suppose. That is unpleasant to say the least. Whee. Whoa. Huh. Oh, are we just back in space? I think we kind of are. We're on one of the planet fragments. Whoa, geez, that was scary. This is cool. Trip 4, entry number, I'm gonna say not 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0. A personal best. Whoa, never thought I'd see one of these beauties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here too. Blech, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's inside there tastes any better. Can actually go, oh, nice. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if it was the last thing you ever ate in your life. I guess these jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat, love Feldspar. Insulation from electricity, you say? Oh, interesting. Because remember, we saw these on Giant's Deep. We saw those jellyfishes on Giant's Deep right around the core, and we actually saw some of them under the core, like in that lightning field. So, that makes me wonder if maybe we can actually use the, maybe we can actually use the, wait, what in the world? Our ship is over there now? Maybe we can actually use the jellyfish in order to get into the core. I want to quick stop by Feldspar again, see if he has anything more to say now that we've discovered his terrible secret. And by that I mean, not terrible at all, but the problem is I don't know where I am. This is all very confusing. Oh, here we go. Luckily we can match our velocity and not have a problem. Ow. Ow. Hi. I found something. Found a frozen jellyfish near your ship. So the old thing is still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash, you know? It was pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of a camp made in the shelter of the very bones of the species that tried to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. Okay. On a completely unrelated note. So, so I think we have an idea of what to do. That is interesting. So that means we can actually do some more stuff at Giant's Deep. Okay, so the question is, where in the world are we right now, and how do we get out? Actually, let me try something. Oh, geez. I'm getting lost again. Oh, hang on, right there. That's either home. Oh, universe is ending, so we don't really have much time right now. Well, if that's the case, maybe I'll just hang out with, maybe I'll just hang out with my buddy here. I wanted to see... Whoops. I wanted to see if I do that. Where does it come from? All the way over there. Okay. Here it comes. I want to catch it. Nope. I wonder what the end of the universe looks like inside here. Maybe we'll be just A-okay because we're inside like 40 layers of space. I'm sure everything will be just fine. So there is still the distress signal that I want to figure out about here. So that might be kind of useful. What's down here? Oh, nothing. Never mind. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wow. We have a lot of duplicate signals. It is funny though, because it's like we sent our scout through the seed and then it just launched it back here, so it's like it's existing in multiple places at once, I suppose. Ow. Ow. Hey, Feldspar, what do you think about the end of the universe? Having a marshmallow at the end of the world. Okay, so next stop, Giant's Deep. So Abby, I heard Cricket's been very silly today, very happy to meet people and running the house and everything. Quite the goofball. She's also been a brat. Nice. Good old Cricket. Not surprised, though. She is quite the stinker. Found a poem written on the trees in the grove. Yeah, okay, nothing new there. Feldspar is alive. Doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says it's in multiple places at once. Doesn't sound eager to return to civilization. Documented their attempts to get inside the enormous jellyfish. Outside was all rubbery. Feldspar decided to venture inside to see. After tasting, he decided that they are only good for insulation and electricity. Discovered your vase of wine corks and now keeps... you keep finding random wine corks across the house. Oh, no. And the worst part about it, too, is, like, if it was a dog, you could be like, oh, just put it in a place they can't get. But because it's a cat, there's not really a whole lot of places that she can't get, that she can't get it. There's the Quantum Moon again. Still plays with her food, so you also finding dry food. Nice. Yeah, sounds like she's been keeping things very interesting, to say the least. We're just gonna like crash into this thing real quick. Can basically get anywhere she wants. No part of the house is safe. Yeah. Little stinker. She sure does keep life interesting. Alright, so... see a jellyfish, a few jellyfish. They have like a bunch of electricity there, but not because they themselves are electrified, but because they insulate. So let's see if we can get into one. I might be a little too late to get into this one. Yeah, let's go for another one. I hope this like goes back down at some point and is not just leaving. All right, there we go. Yeah, looks like it's coming down. It's just noping out of here. Oh, geez. Okay. So that doesn't work. Well, though those are the little side stingers. Do I have to go in directly from below? Ah. Huh. Oh boy. Here we go. Oy. Alright, insulation, thank you. I think I might be through. Whoa. This is cool. Well, this is the core. Thing is, though, I saw a building. And actually, we like, straight up, we know that the, a part of, what's it called? Oh, there we go. Now we can actually see it. We know that there's a part of the launcher down here. Just need to find it. There we go. This is cool. Alright. Let's see what's inside. This is was the probe control module, or this is just where we're going to get the information about the probe. Let's check out this side first. This is the launch module projection, so I believe... Oh, look, there's another statue. This is the broken one. So I believe we have already read this, but I will check it again just to be sure. We'll be the first to know. I'm honored and terrified. Use lots of power. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and see what's on this side here. So. There's a probe. Visualizing current trajectory of probe 9,318,075. Wow. It's a lot of probes. Firing off a lot of probes. Retrieving previous launch data from Ash Twin. Total number of probes launched 9,318,075. Deep space anomaly matching all known criteria for the Eye of the Universe found by probe 9,318,054. Does this mean they found the eye? Retrieving stored coordinates from Ash Twin. Okay, I should write this down. I don't have anything to write it down on. Hang on. This is very, very important, though. These are the coordinates for the eye to the Eye of the Universe. I literally don't have, like, anything to write it on. Oh, I don't think this pen's gonna work on that. Oh, it does. Okay. Okay. Got it written right on there. It's reversed for you guys, but okay. So that's the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe. Now, I don't know what we can do with that, because we don't have anything where we can input coordinates, but we now know, if we ever do find one, we now know where the Eye of the Universe is, where we should send. Oh, Ash Twin projection. This is this room again. So we also learned, I suppose, that the Ash Twin project area is what is storing this coordinates. We also, I mean, I think we kind of learned that before, but we know that they had like a whole lot of information there. I have exciting news, Privet. Ash Twin is almost prepared to receive the probe data from Orbital Probe Cannon. Raimi is adding some finishing touches here, but she'll be finished soon. Are you and the Orbital Probe Cannon well? We are. The statue here in the probe tracking module is ready to record each launch's flight trajectory, and we will automatically transmit all relevant data to you. On the other appendage, I'm now worried about this cannon's structural integrity and its crew's moral integrity. Once the probe determines the location of the Eye of the Universe, I'll send an alert directly to you and Raimi. But then they, whoa, my goodness. It's kind of rough, because didn't, you know, then they, ended up... Help? I'm having a lot of trouble. They ended up getting kind of screwed by the interloper blowing them all up with the ghost matter. Because after the failure of Sun Station, oh boy, you know, they tried to blow it up, after the failure of Sun Station, they were like, well, let's go check the interloper, I guess, because that's something new. Okay, how do I get out of here? I think I need to find another jellyfish. Jellyfish. Need to do the jellyfish jam. There we go. Whoa. This thing's going up quite fast. Spooky. Lightning. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. Okay. I think we're through. Oh boy. I mean, kind of. We are still very close. Okay. I think we're good. That was pretty neat. So, yeah. So we discovered the mystery of Giant's Deep, finally. Well, looks like our ship, went above the surface. We discovered, well, I guess really the most important thing that we discovered, I shouldn't really pass this up, is that we have found the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe. So yeah, so now we just need to find something where we can input the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe. Boom. Cool. Oh, it just has the pic. Okay, that's nice. It has the picture for us. Statue, in there automatically records each probe's trajectory. Oh, that's what that statue was for, was to send that information back. And that's how they were able to just they essentially they would use that information to say, okay, it was not here, so now send it to this new location and keep doing that. Most intriguing. Okay, so not sure what I want to do now. I can either actually, maybe I should check back at the Ash Twin, Ember Twin, see if there's any other stuff to do there just for the rest of this loop, and then I think the next loop we might try and do the Quantum Moon. I want to give the Quantum Moon enough time, so I want to make sure that we actually take the time to kind of like explore the Quantum Moon. We're going into the sun. That's not very good. We went into the sun. Well, last time I trust autopilot. Right there, pictures taken moments before disaster. Hup. Okay, well, I guess we're going to the Quantum Moon now. We learned a few things. First of all, we learned that we will travel with it whenever the lights are off, whenever we can't see anything, so it does actually take us to these different locations that we did actually kind of like accidentally discover. We also learned about the quantum imaging, which I kind of knew beforehand, how when we take pictures, it's the same thing as us physically observing it ourselves. And we learned the one thing that we didn't know is that we learned about the area that we're at has to be at the North Pole in order for us to actually be able to do anything. Having some troubles. I don't trust autopilot anymore, so I'm doing this manually. Okay. I want to get close, but not all the way in, so I can take a picture. Okay, there we go. That should be good enough. Ah. Hello. Hello, dead Nomai. Oh, that's the tower. The question, well, yeah, no, so this is not, oh wait, that's... Look at those floating rocks. This is, the escape pod. Oh, just, that's the signal, is the quantum moon. So we actually already learned about this, because this is the one that we can pull in from, this is the one that we can pull in from our, from Brittle Hollow. So, now I believe the red one is the North Pole, except the problem is we can't really get to that right now. So what I'm trying to do, there we go, is get this to show up, and then maybe we can change it to a different place. Not the quantum moon just yet, but to something different, and, maybe be able to explore something different. Alright. Actually, I'll bet you I can just use my flashlight. But I want to see if we go to a different planet, if suddenly we might be able to actually get up there. I think this is actually the exact same planet. So if we do this and then right there. Let's go and take a picture of this just to make sure it doesn't leave us. Ah, rats. There's a tornado, a Texas twister in the way, so we can't do it like this. Okay, this is kind of cool. This is a really neat puzzle. So, let's try then, we've already tried those top two. Let's try Dark Ramble. Oh, that's the eye, but I believe we cannot actually get out yet. Yep. Close the door. Because we need to be exactly at the North Pole, so... Okay, let's try that one. This is Ash Twins. Okay. Go up north. Oh, I believe we can. Okay, so now we need the tower to be on the North Pole here. Right there. And then now we just need it to go to the quantum moon location, to the Eye of the Universe location. There we go. I believe we just did it. Tower's gone. Alright, we made it. I hope our ship's doing alright and isn't somewhere in space. I keep looking around to see if maybe there's some crazy stuff changing, but I think like this, since this entire planet is quantum, I think it's not really going to change because it would all change at once. That's pretty spooky. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, and it's it's an alive guy, an alive Nomai. Stolen him. Who are you? Explain, good Sir Knight. Alright, explain who you are. I am on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the eye. While the eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye in the sky above us. Ah. Oh, just explain. Oh, never mind. Explain just does nothing. Alright, explain the eye of the universe. There's a fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. The Quantum Moon probably exhibits a macroscopic quantum behavior because of its quantity to the eye. Shards that broke off from the Quantum Moon have similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in the star system. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse to a single possibility, but what would happen if the conscious observer somehow entered the eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Explain Quantum Moon. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the Quantum Moon's surface does now, while at the eye. From this, we can reasonably infer the Quantum Moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is the primary location. Given the Quantum Moon's moon is the eye's moon, it is likely that any characteristics of the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The Quantum Moon and its shards, for example, are quantum, thus the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum. Saying that word a lot, quantum. The same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on the other planets eventually become quantum too. It's quantum. There's a lot of quantum. But that is pretty important stuff. This is the eye of the universe's moon. I imagine your purpose here is to find this is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the eye of the universe. I'm unsure of how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you come from another star system as my clan originally did. Alright, let's go ahead and do some identifies. Whoops. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Identify the Quantum Moon now. This is the Quantum Moon, where we both are standing. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Alright, well. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it, only the Quantum Moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around the star system. You. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in the star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Alright. What about you? Me. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. I definitely do. You're a pretty cool guy. What about you and Quantum Moon? Like many of my clan, I journeyed to see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest any of us have come to seeing the eye of itself. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached an end. Oh no. There is a whole lot of information here. I'm hoping I get all the combinations. Many in my clan have believed the eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe this eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan into the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the eye anymore. In fact, it has become my fondest hope to see the eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. You're also repetitive, man. Let's see, and then let's go ahead and do me and Quantum Moon. get him to rewrite, because I think he did the rewrite for the other thing. Is this your first time? It's my first time here. If you've come looking for answers, I hope you find them. And then me in the eye of the universe. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try and enter it? What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? And I believe that's everything except for the most important thing. Identify, explain. Dun dun dun. These are the two tenets of Know My Philosophy. We seek out... okay, well. So... Interesting. So we are on the reflection of the Eye of the Universe, not the Eye of the Universe itself. Or, I mean, we're on the quantum moon, but we have that this is a reflection of it. Must organize correctly. There we go. I'm guessing... I wonder what's going to happen. Oh, that takes us back. Oh, is this... Oh, hang on a second. Is this Solanum? Huh. Also, where's my ship? I don't believe I have a ship anymore. That's not good. But I think that was Solanum. So I think he's right. I think he actually is dead. Oh, now he's on his side. So what in the world are we seeing up in the... What in the world are we actually seeing when we go visit that thing? Okay, I don't remember. I think we were on the Giant's Deep one. Or no, we were on the Brittle Hollow one, weren't we? I'm gonna try and see if maybe I can find the ship. No, it doesn't look like it. Well, nothing to do but just fly into space, I suppose. Well, there's our ship. At the other end of the universe. I think it might be best to just meditate. Because we are a little far away from everything. Okay, so... we've learned a lot. Now... There's still 2 locations that we have yet to explore. I'm sure there might be more on any of these other planets. I'm not 100% sure, but we do want to explore more on the Ember Twin Ash Twin and more in the what's it called? The the Dark Ramble. But before we do that, I do want to explore Ember Twin first. Because Dark Ramble is scary. Because there's actually some information, I believe, that we can get about there. Quantum Moon found a dead Nomai in their spacesuit at the South Pole. Met a living Nomai named Solanum. The Quantum Moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Becomes a reflection of the eye itself. She has a hypothesis she may not be entirely alive. So... If you remember on the Hourglass Twins, on Ember Twin, we saw in the caves we saw something that we could not get to, the Anglerfish Cave. Now, something that I just remembered, I hadn't been remembering it this whole time, because I want to find a way to actually get into there. We discovered at some point when we were going looking for the home. Because like they made themselves a home underground. We discovered there was a cave that they said had a very scary monster that they were like, don't ever go down here because there's a monster. Now obviously that monster is dead. That's because they mention other times that same monster when they talk about the anglerfish. So we can, you know, I'm assuming we're not going to die for going in there, but that might be the way to actually enter the anglerfish, and I don't know, maybe find some information about it. Futung. ASMR. Okay, let's see. Which one of these had the anglerfish? Do not follow this. They'll explain. Examine the horror that lies. Okay, so there's a spooky, scary fish. Oh, that's right. No, that's right. We couldn't actually get into it from here. But there is... Hang on a second. There is something directly above. Can we just get into it from above? Let me leave my scout there. See if maybe I can get into it. Okay, is there a cave somewhere around here? Around these parts? Well, that's not helpful. There may be, but we can't get into it. Ow. What about over here? I have a few ideas on how to get in there, but I want to explore them all thoroughly first. Yeah, so we can't use this, unfortunately, but that means that that's actually probably the way out then. So what I'm guessing is somewhere in this ravine there may be an entrance into that cave. Alternatively, let me go back and get some fuel. There may actually be an entrance elsewhere. Oh, hang on, what's... Oh, okay, this is just to get in from here. Okay, that's fine. There was also the other, another path that they said was a dead end, but maybe it's not. Maybe there's actually something there. I don't believe that I'm in any danger of, sand filling up and filling the area. Hopefully. So I guess we'll find out if we end up taking too long to get in here. But I want to go back in here and just get a better probe placement. See if I can't... Or a scout placement, see if I can't figure anything out. Okay. What if I just leave one just in the room here? Okay, so that's directly above it, and I see there's sand coming through. Maybe there's an opening there. Otherwise, that's where I am. Over there is the observation area, and then there's just the inside the anglerfish. So it's either I come from above or I go in from below. Yeah, and there's nothing at the end of this other than rocks, he said, so... Okay, yeah. And they're not quantum rocks? No. They're just regular rocks. Right? Let me... Flashlight? No, regular rocks. Yeah. What was over here? Did I ever check this? Breathable air. I guess this will take me out then, right? Oh, I don't think I ever actually was over here. This is... Okay, yeah, so this is just to get air. Okay, so first, let's check above one more time, just see if maybe there was a little sand passage in, and if not, then I may try from the village, because there was, there were still quite a few things in that village that we were not able to read before we ended up getting crushed by sand, and because of that, that actually means I actually may want to come back here with a fresh thing, in which case I may want to meditate until next loop. Yeah, so I'm not seeing the sand the coarse and rough and gets everywhere sand. Did ever see this? Astronomical observations, what were they observing? I'd posit something special about the orange symbol on the device. Hal and the new astronaut translator tool would be useful right about now. Scroll. Oh, some fuel. Nice. Oh, I never actually looked at this thing. This is... okay. This planet sometimes, and only sometimes, has a moon. This is also of note. It disappears if no one is watching it. Isn't that a fascinating orbital characteristic? This is my first time encountering a natural satellite with the ability to vanish when not being watched. We should study it, or even better, we should travel there. I agree. Our first step should be determining a method to track this phantom moon so we can always know where it is. Given its reluctance to move while consciously observed, it might be a form of macroscopic quantum mechanics. I found your note, Milore. Kindly count me among this moon's admirers. What exactly is happening when it disappears? I doubt it ceases to exist. Does it move to another location? I believe so. Not only does the moon appear above Brittle Hollow, I can confirm it sometimes orbits Timber Hearth as well. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Anona Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Ramble. I added a marker for Dark Ramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the Phantom Moon's locations. But sometimes the locator can't tell where it is. Perhaps there is a problem with the device? You have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. It is also possible there exists a 6th place in this star system, to which it travels. And that, my friends, is the quantum moon, is the eye of the universe. Aha, look at that. There's the phantom moon. So we look away, and suddenly this thing is traveling around to find it, and oh, I found it. I saw it right there over by Brittle Hollow. Interesting. That actually could be useful for finding it if I hadn't already found it. Okay, so. Let's go ahead and head back to our ship and then start one more loop to try and explore, see if I can't find how to actually get to this thing. But let's go ahead and check the ship's log. I hypothesized it might be macroscopic, whatever. Alright. Meditate until next loop. Alright, let's make our way back into the village. I have a feeling we are actually supposed to get in from inside the anglerfish, and then we can work our way out. So that's important, or that is useful to know, because it looks like the way out is completely blocked by that door that we cannot unlock. That's broken. Now, I mean, we can unlock it from inside if it works the same way as any of those other ones do, but that's still going to be a little while. Great. I just broke the front of the ship, the glass on the ship, by crashing into a tree. Wonderful job. If you ever want to be fascinated, there are speedruns of this game. Now, I mean, if you don't want to be spoiled, obviously don't watch these until you actually know what is supposed to be happening and everything, but there are speedruns for this game of, like, playing it without a ship, which is just crazy to me. Overshot it by quite a bit. People will actually do this without a ship. Like, I mean, like, you have to go into the ship to get the suit, but then after that, they don't need it anymore. That's just so insane to me. Okay. Gotta find the distress beacon. Distress bacon. There we go, over here. I could just use my signal scope to find the distress beacon, but whatever. And yeah, that signal scope for the distress beacon is going to be very useful when we get to Dark Ramble, because boy are we going to need to use it. Okay. Right over here, I believe. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I remember the path. Discern the path, pierce the mists. It's, so, back, World of Warcraft, back during, the Shadowlands Alpha, one of the dungeons had this, it had this part where you have to, like, go through this maze, and this character right at the start tells you, discern the path, pierce the mists. Except the problem is, during the early alpha, for whatever reason, he just kept repeating that over and over and over again. And so, every time you did this dungeon, you just permanently heard him just constantly saying, discern the path, pierce the mists, discern the path, pierce the mists, discern. Yeah, I mean, it kept going. It was awful. Okay. So I wanted to do that, give it some light, see if I can't possibly figure the way to it by having a signal. Eye Shrine, Stepping Stone, Anglerfish Overlook. Which one was Anglerfish Overlook? It was right here. Okay, so I mean, it's an overlook, so I'm guessing it is literally just to look over. I don't know if there's actually a way in, but there might be. Is this the school? Oh, there was a thing there that we had figured out how to get into. Let's see if I can remember which one that was. Just want to make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay. So you had two, like, directly one after the other. I believe it's this one. Yes. Okay. Is there anything else in here? Because we already looked at this. Although, I mean, I suppose I should put it in just to be sure. Yeah, so this is their information about Sun Station, which we kind of already know. Okay. Yeah, so that's everything here. So, I'm thinking then... Oh my goodness, what in the world is that over there? Ow. Is that the Eye Shrine District? Yeah. So I think we've already been over there, if I remember correctly. But, what's this? Stepping Stone Cave. I have no idea what that is. I'll check it in a second. I just want to see what was back here. We're meeting in Fossilfish Cave to play the game. If you're too big to climb over the anglerfish or climb through the hole, you'll have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go through Stepping Stone Cave and then up into Fossilfish Cave. I tried once to get the fossilfish through Stepping Stone, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? I remember to feed the fish first. If you go through there and throw a light into his mouth, he'll show you the way. Target can't fit because he grew bigger. He's taller than Levi now. Who cares? All right, so that was I remember this was the cave that we had got squashed in. So that's helpful to know. Playing Fossilfish. If you go to Stepping Stone Cave, you can find the entrance. Still small enough. Okay, so Stepping Stone Cave over here should take us into Fossilfish Cave then. Somewhere along the way. And we fed the fish the light, so we should have an idea. Oh, look at that. That's because we fed the fish the light, we can actually find our way through. Now, I just want to see, is there anything over here specifically? Don't have much oxygen remaining, so we gotta be careful. Whoa. Oh, if this is taking us back to the surface... No, not quite. Oh, but this just... Okay, this just kind of opened up a shortcut. Okay, that's fine. If that was the one that was taking us back to the surface, I was going to go get oxygen and fuel, but... no such luck. Alright, so this is the one that takes to the anglerfish. So we want to try and go up here. Ow. Okay. Well, we need to find... Oh my goodness, we need to find a way up there. Before we run out of fuel. So the problem is, I don't know if we can really last waiting for this. Oh. Dang it. We're gonna run out. Oh, we made it. Okay. We don't have long. Rats. We need to come back down here. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes the little fish. Why are we changing? It's too hard to see. Too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're at it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy. Anglerfish are blind, you say? Alright, I really want to see what's up there, so we're just gonna have to kind of take a death. Ow. Let's real quick rush back there and just see. Chances are there's going to be nothing up there. It's just going to end up being just the exit. But if there's any more information up there, I definitely do not want to miss it. So let's make our way back there. We know how to get there now. So we should be able to make it with plenty of fuel. Should be no problem. So let's try it. Not crash into a tree this time. Alright, good. I'm trusting you, autopilot. You better not send me into the sun this time. There's the quantum moon. Okay. Oop. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Hopefully I'm not gonna screw it up so many times that I'm gonna run out of fuel. But stranger things have happened. And by stranger, I mean that's not even strange at all for me to be too stupid and, you know, waste all my fuel. I'm gonna try not to use too much of it while we're on the journey as well. Using a little bit to speed things up. It is rough because even if we did have enough fuel, I mean, we really didn't have much oxygen. I don't know how likely we would have been to survive. Although, I mean, I suppose if we had enough oxygen to make it up there, we may have been able to get out before we like truly ran out and get to the ship. So who knows? Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Where even am I now? Oh, okay. Okay, this isn't too bad. I mean, it's a time loss. It's a fuel... Okay. Nope. Not quit. I'm not rage quitting. I just want to start over, because this kind of sucks. Unfortunately, we don't have enough fuel to be wasting something like that. So, I guess I could have... Well, I guess I probably could have just gone back to my ship instead of just restarting, but you know what? This felt more satisfying. It felt like I sure blasted the game. You know, take that, you... It is, I think the funniest thing about this is that it is highly, highly, highly likely that that there is literally nothing more in that cave, and what I wanted to go to is just the exit. Because we got very important information. I mean, we figured out about how the anglerfish are blind, so, you know, it kind of feels like that was the important part, but maybe not. Well, this is accelerating. Let's go ahead and check this. The blindfold was because real anglerfish are blind. So we're solving most of these mysteries. We just have Ash Twin Project and then the escape pods, escape pod and vessel. So it's pretty interesting. And the escape pod and the vessel, we know that they are in the Dark Ramble, and we know how to track them because we have our we know how to track them because we have the distress signal thingy for our signal scopes. So that'll be pretty cool. Okay, let's be smart. So far, not being very smart. I'll tell you that much. Okay, we should be fine. I know what went wrong last time. I just went a little bit too close because I didn't realize how... I didn't realize the pillars of sand had, that they had, like, gravity. They had a gravitational pull, so if you went just, like their own atmosphere, if you went a little too close, they would pull you in, so, I now know. Okay. We are here, we are here, we are here. I just want to real quick see, what was the thing up here? I don't remember if I actually, I mean, you know, freaking, I have all this fuel that I need. Well, I guess we'll never find out. The gravity cannon. Oh, right, yeah, and we've already done gravity cannon. Okay, cool. I had a feeling we had already done it, but I just wanted to make sure. Stepping Stone Cave. We never gave the light to the anglerfish. Although, we can. Yeah, right up here. Okay, we're fine. Yeah. Looks like he's just a face going meh. Just crash into the rocks, the rock stack. Okay, so I wonder if there's actually like a better way to get up here, or a way that you're kind of like supposed to, but this works. Okay. So, we learned all this stuff. Is there any other hidden things in here? No. Very low gravity in this cave. Aha. There is more up here. Anglerfish study. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it used this growth to attract prey. Allure. An update. Malore, while I was here making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They've added a rule to their game which incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. Visually, the specimen appeared to be of the same species as the anglerfish in Dark Ramble. We don't believe it originated from this planet. This anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. So, yeah, that was their research was that it is blind. And this is the way out. Okay, so that is finally the last bit of information. So, I mean, it wasn't entirely useful, but it was more information which we did not get before. So, so now we know. I think this is just more information on the fossil, yeah. It's very important that we found out how delighted they were. So, Ash Twin Project is something, I have a feeling we're going to end up getting more information about it. At the vessel. But I'm not entirely certain. So, it's also possible that there is more information on this planet here that we don't know about. So I'm not sure. There might be some cool thing about it. Black Hole Forge. Sorry, I'm just reading this to see if there's any information. So, something I do want to see at some point is, I guess we can't even see it right now, but there's a warp tower here that takes you to this planet, and there is a warp platform on here, but I also don't quite understand why it would be necessary. Although, hang on a second. I mean, we're gonna have to just, unfortunately, just wait a little bit here for this stuff to drain, but, oh, this isn't even the right one. This is Sun Station, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna actually have to wait quite a while. In that case, let me real quick go over back to Chert. I wanna just sit at the bonfire, because that'll let us, speed time up by a little bit. I'm curious about the one that points here. Wow. I'm curious about the one that points here to this, to Ember Twin, because, like, is there really a need to warp to Ember Twin if we're right here? And I don't know. But anyway, like, the thing that I really was interested about, though, is that there are 2 warps here, aren't there? Oh, don't land in that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Interesting. There's this. I don't think we saw this before. Gotta find a wall that we can put this in. I think there's probably a few walls, but if there's not one here, then maybe we can find one on elsewhere. I mean, there are numerous places it could be that we could find one. So. Chert. Oh, right here. Okay. Let's see. We may have already seen this, but I don't remember if we have. We are playing the Ash Twin Project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost on Ember Twin. My gratitude that Raimi found me. But the High Energy Lab that is the building with the large solar panels. I'm surprised I didn't see it. I imagine you otherwise immensely clever Konoi, our otherwise immensely clever Konoi would lose his mind if it weren't anatomically impossible. Okay, well, never mind. That was not entirely helpful. But, oh, dead no my. Here's the thing that's a little strange, is that there are 2 warp towers. So, oh my goodness. So I'm kind of curious which one might take you, like, why there's 2, you know? So, that's something that we might explore next time, is why there's 2. We may try and take both of them. I don't, well, there goes my ship. I don't exactly want to check anything right now, just because I don't know, you know, if it ends up being, like, some big reveal or something. I don't want to, start that right now when I'm, you know, pretty much at stream end time. Quick, getting the ship before it gets sent below. Ow, my legs. No. Ow, 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 it hurts. Okay, we're good. Just gonna break my legs a little bit. We learned everything about the high energy lab, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you can zoom in and see. Okay, interesting. So, one of them is the Ash Twin, one of them is the Ember Twin. I don't know exactly which one is which, though. So, I think probably what we're going to do is try next time on the stream. Yeah, we'll go and reset loop and go to main menu. Next time on stream, we will probably go to Dark Ramble again, figure out what in the world, where that vessel is, and the escape pod, and maybe find both of them. And then we're gonna try out those warp towers and see if, you know, there's something, why there's 2 of them. But that will be next time.